Yo, what is up? Mic check, mic check. Checking it real quick. Mic check. There we go. Boom. We're live. What's up? Live here from Overtime Bar and Grill right down the road from Williams-Brice Stadium. Game obviously kickoff at 7:30. You guys come down. I'll give you a quick peek here what we're working with. Phenomenal setup, phenomenal venue, tons of TVs. They got pool tables, they got darts, and most importantly, they got good food specials and cold beer. So you guys get down here, Overtime Bar and Grill. Very excited to be joining you guys live. Obviously, we're going to do this just like we've done during the week. Little Q&A session. You guys get your thoughts, your comments. You got any late score predictions, whatever it may be. You guys tune in. Like I said, would love to hear. How you feeling? We are just, an hour and a half away from kickoff. Obviously, it's been madness today as far as upsets. And, I kind of felt like 2020 was going to be that. It's absolutely crazy. But we're seeing Georgia is doing terribly, like we all predicted, right? 7-5 Arkansas at halftime. LSU struggling with Mississippi State. Oklahoma loses to Kansas State as a 4-touchdown favorite. It's madness. It's crazy. So really, who knows what we're going to see tonight when the Gamecocks take on Tennessee. Overall, I'll tell you guys, again, as we sit an hour and a half from kickoff, I am cautiously optimistic. I'm not budging off of my pick. Obviously, I picked Tennessee to win the game 24-20. Christopher Lane, 24-20. I've got Tennessee winning. I am cautiously optimistic, though. There's just a lot of question marks to be answered. Hopefully, we get a positive answer. So really excited again. Would love to take your questions, comments, thoughts, whatever it may be. Rob Smith, Georgia and LSU down at the half. Let's go. Yeah, correct. Madness, bro. It is madness. Can you imagine if one of those two teams loses? I will say this. I thought Florida looked really, really good. Their offense is nasty. It is going to be a tall task for South Carolina to stop those guys next week in the swamp, especially. It's going to be a really tough game. But we're focused on this one. South Carolina, Tennessee tonight. You got to win the first one. Can't win them all if you don't win the first one. We've all talked about just how important this is for South Carolina. I said before, I think this is the most important game of the 2020 football season for South Carolina as far as setting the tone, getting some momentum, getting the nasty taste of 4-8 out of your mouth from last year. You got to come out and play well and win this one on your home field, too. Defend your home field. It's about defending your home field tonight. That's what it'll come down to for South Carolina. Again, a lot of question marks. You need Colin Hill to play well. You got to answer some questions at running back. You got to answer questions at wide receiver. But overall, you need to lean on your defense as well. You got to lean on your defense. Tennessee with a couple of defensive linemen out. I'm not sure the name. I think they've got like 2 or 3 linemen out. So, that's going to be a big thing. It's going to be a very, very big thing. So, as people are walking in, family all here. Everybody's here. We got a ton of Gamecock fans here. Let's go through. Like I said, guys, leave your questions, comments, everything else. Would love to take your questions here. Again, just an hour and a half away from kickoff. Solo Bowen, how about Georgia? It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Rodney Creel, I hope we come out inspired and ready to roll. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any problems as far as motivation, as far as guys coming out fired up. I mean, listen, I know there's only 20,000 people in the stands and all of that, but if you can't get fired up to play a conference game at home, then you just don't have a pulse. So, like I said, taking your questions, comments, thoughts, everything else. Ryan Crisp, if we win the toss, do we receive or defer? I think 100% you defer. Put your strength on the field. Put your strength on the field, which is your defense. Put your strength on the field. Let them work. Build some momentum in the game. I think that would do a lot for South Carolina. And then just getting the ball after the second half, obviously, we know the advantages. But put your strength on the field. Get a quick stop. Get your offense out there. Build some momentum. Get the crowd into it. I think would be huge for South Carolina for sure. Let's see. Anthony Harris, most important game of the season is tonight. Facts, absolutely. I agree 110%. I agree with the fact. And by the way, guys, I do have the voicemail number on Do Not Disturb, just because I'm expecting so many voicemails, and it's really hard to hear in here. So I don't want people, as far as like hearing you guys on the phone. So I didn't want people calling and not be able to hear. And also I'm expecting a ton of calls tonight after the game, whatever. So I went ahead and put it on Do Not Disturb because the voicemail line is going to be popping, going to be crazy. Scotty, no, Cade Mays didn't make the trip. Help us out a little. Yeah, sure. I mean, their offensive line, listen, is still a strength. Their offensive line is still very, very strong, and it's going to come down to that matchup. They've still got really, really good guys on that front. But obviously, yeah, Cade Mays not going. It's only a positive for South Carolina. Dustin Duro has the most rushing yards tonight. I do say Kevin Harris. I think he'll finish with 60 or 70. So, but I do think they're going to split carries in the first half, especially between Kevin Harris, DeQuandre White, and Deshaun Fenwick. Trip Rose, Shi Smith better light it up. Yeah, he needs to have a big game. He's got to have a big game for this passing attack. You've got to, I've thought about South Carolina's going to run the football, Mike Bobo, right? They're going to run the football 60-40, I think, but you got to be able to stretch the field. You got to be able to keep the defense honest. Can they do that? Can Shi Smith do that? He's got to be the go-to guy. You hope other guys at wide receiver can step up. You hope guys like Xavier Legette, Dak Joyner, Luke Doty, Rico Powers, Jakari Caldwell, you hope they can all step up, but Shi needs to lead the way. Shi needs to lead the way. He's got to do his thing. Low blocker predicting 24-17. James Bryce Parton predicting 31-10 Carolina. God, I'll sign up for that right now. Let's see. Let's see here. Taylor Sykes, Kevin Harris is going to surprise people tonight. I think I'm expecting a solid outing out of Kevin Harris. I really do. Again, I think it's going to be running back by committee. I'm not expecting one guy to take all of the carries. So, yeah, I think he'll play well. Again, guys, just a quick reminder, we'll be going live till 6:30. I know I didn't change the hours on the Daily Crow little thumbnail image, but we're going live till 6:30 tonight, not a normal hour, just 30 minutes. Again, just a quick hitter. Want to get your thoughts, comments. Again, come down to Overtime, drink a cold beer with your boy. The beers are cold, too, my friend. The beers are very cold. Rob Smith, I'm going to say it now. Gamecocks 17, Tennessee 0. Defense balls out, don't at me. Hey, I'll take it. I'd love to see it. Zachary McDonald, I believe your spread yesterday was good, but I said the spread is going to be 17-20 with Carolina on top. Or 20-17, you got Carolina. Yeah, no, I'd love that score. I think it's going to be that type of game. I really think it's going to be a 23-20, 20-17, 24-21, 24, something like that. That's kind of the score I think we're all looking at. That's a safe pick for sure. Low blocker, what's your prediction? I've got Tennessee winning this one 24-20. I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong. But right now, South Carolina, I think, just has more question marks than Tennessee does, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And we all know what South Carolina's fighting right now with a brand-new quarterback, a brand-new system, brand-new OC, obviously. And it looks like Mississippi State just got down to about the 3-yard line. So it looks like they might score 17-17 in that one. But I just think, bottom line, South Carolina has more question marks than Tennessee does. And again, it's a coin flip game. It truly is. But for that reason, that's why I'm making the pick of Tennessee getting the win. Again, truly a coin flip. It's going to come down to, again, simple stuff. Who makes less mistakes? Who wins at the line of scrimmage? It's really just going to come down to the fundamentals, especially in a game where two teams are so evenly matched. It will come down to that. Jonathan Keith Phillips, I think South Carolina wins 34-31. See, I just don't see it being that high scoring. I think you have two solid defenses. I believe in South Carolina's defense way more than to think they're going to give up 31 points. So we'll see, but I don't know. I think the defenses dominate tonight. As far as my feelings, though, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling pumped. Again, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm a Gamecock fan. We're all eternal optimists. Again, I'm not budging off my prediction of 24-20 Tennessee, but it's game day, baby. Just walking around. I mean, it's definitely different. The tailgates aren't the same, but, man, like just having game day, having people out and about, tons of Gamecock fans. I've even seen some Tennessee fans, unfortunately, with that ugly-ass shade of orange, but I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. I'm pumped. I'm really just anxious and excited to see, hey, let's see what we got. What's this team got tonight? Carl Hudson, will we see Helinski tonight? No, I do not think so. Unless Colin Hill gets hurt or he's just playing horrific football, this is Colin Hill's game tonight, in my opinion. Ryan Chris, how much of Jordan Burch do you think we'll see tonight? I think we'll see a fair amount. I think he'll definitely rotate in. I'm really curious to see how much he'll play, but I definitely think we'll see Burch tonight. Tanner Poore, you think we can beat Georgia based on the way they're playing? Listen, guys, it's week 1. South Carolina doesn't play Georgia for another, 7 or 8 weeks, 8 weeks. So don't look too much into it. You know what I mean? Don't look too much into it. I mean, I think Georgia will have it figured out by that point. But, I mean, that score is crazy. That score is nuts. We all predicted it, right? 7-5 Arkansas at halftime? Right, yeah, for sure. Brad Vale, see you in a bit. Look forward to it. I know a couple of you said you're on the way. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a really good time here. This is an awesome venue. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Get here. Kickoff 7:30. Get here. Let's see. Rodney Crew, I think if we stop the run, we win. Yeah, it's going to come down to that. Again, line of scrimmage. South Carolina's got to find a way to stop the run. You got Eric Gray, Ty Chandler. And, I mean, they're going to want to run the football. We know Tennessee wants to run the football. They're not going to ask Jarrett Garantano to throw it 30, 40, whatever times. They're going to try to run the football just like South Carolina. I think the offensive approaches are going to be very similar. They're not going to ask Jarrett Garantano to be a hero. They're not, just don't throw us out of the game. Let the running game work for you. Let the defense work for you, and let's go try to win a slugfest. So if you can stop the run, get Tennessee in some 3rd and longs, make Jarrett Garantano beat you, I think you can have a lot of success. Justin Bill, which freshman are you most excited to see play tonight? I'm very excited to see what Luke Doty can do at wide receiver. I mean, I know I've had my questions and my comments on Luke Doty and him moving outside. We'd all love to see him at quarterback, but I'm excited to see his type of athleticism, what he brings to the offense. And obviously on the defensive side, Jordan Burch. I mean, we all want to see the prize 5-star recruit, the local kid from Hammond. We all want to see what he's got. And again, I'm not expecting him to have some major impact in this game, but we all want to see what the kid's got. So I'm really excited specifically for those two guys. Let's see. So Loboa, man, that video of Coach was great. Yeah, wild. And South Carolina just announcing that, it was a video taken like 2 years ago, and it wasn't meant to get out of the public. It's like, yeah, no shit. So for sure. Let's see. Low blocker, you have a prediction for the final record of this season yet? I say 5-5, but I'm probably being biased. LOL. Yeah, I dropped my prediction in preseason. I got 3-7. I got 3-7 for South Carolina. I'd love to be wrong. I think 4-6 is very realistic, but it's a tough schedule, man. But I mean, like you're seeing today, who knows in 2020? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's the land of the unknown right now. You just really don't know. So we will see. But I've got 3-7 locked in right now. Tommy Stroman, is UT as overrated as Oklahoma, LSU, and many others? I mean, I don't know. I don't think, Tennessee is 16th because of the lack of Big Ten and Pac-12 teams in the poll. Tennessee's not really the 16th best team in the country. I don't think any of us think that. So, we'll see. We'll find out what Tennessee's got tonight. We'll find out what South Carolina's got tonight for sure. Tanner Poor, LSU offense does not look too good. No, they do not. I think they missed Joe Burrow down in the old Bayou. Solo Bowen, I wonder if someone leaked it on purpose. Dude, I have no idea. I can tell you this. Whoever did leak it, those probably going to lose their job. So I have no idea who leaked it. But, yeah, we'll see. So, again, taking your questions, comments, thoughts. We're going to be live for the next 20 minutes till 6:30 down here, Overtime Bar and Grill. If you guys want me to put the address, I will. Let's see. I got to pull it up. I got to pull it up real quick. Yes, so the address is 1840 Bluff Road. 1840 Bluff Road, so right down the road from the stadium. It's extremely close. And they have great specials, guys. Just to give you guys an idea on the specials. Going down the list. $4 Tito's overtime drink, $3 house liquor, $5.50 Jaeger bombs, $4.50 Fireball, $11 domestic buckets, $13 import buckets. As far as food, $7 6 wings with fries, $15 20 wings, 30 wings for $23. They've also got the overtime game day wing special, 50 wings with 2 sides. You can pick out of 3 things. You can get like onion rings, fried okra, and fries. You can have 2 of those 3. $42.50, 50 wings with 2 sides. That is a great deal to split with a group of people. So, again, you guys come out, Overtime Bar and Grill. It's a fantastic venue. Going to have a good time watching the game here tonight. Again, a lot of cold beer here, a lot of cold drinks, and good food and good times and good people. So, Tanner Poor, Ole Miss was better than I thought they'd be. Yeah, they started out that game hot. I mean, I think Ole Miss is going to give some people some fits. I don't think they're going to be a great team by any means, but when you've got a guy like Lane Kiffin, especially with his offensive prowess and his offensive knowledge, he's going to give some teams fits. I guarantee you Ole Miss gets a big upset this year. I just pray it's not against us. Ed Grooms, I wish we had opened up against Georgia. I mean, yeah, seeing them now, but realistically, I'm glad we didn't. I think it's cool that we're opening up with this type of game, kind of a toss-up. We're really going to find out what we have. Joshua Street, biggest game of the year in your opinion? Absolutely 110%. I've been saying that all preseason. My mind has not changed on that. This is the biggest game of the 2020 football season for South Carolina. Just as far as setting the tone, being the tone setter, again, washing out the taste of 4-8 from a year ago, getting the momentum started right for the 2020 season. Again, this is one of those swing games. I feel like I've said this all week. This is one of those swing games you have to win because the goal, right, we've all taught is 5-5. I think the minimum expectation should be 5-5. That should be the minimum goal. If you don't win this one, I don't see how you can get to 5 wins. I just really, really don't. So this is one of those swing games you've got to have tonight. Blaine Hardy, if Carolina wins tonight, do they break into the top 25? I do not think so because, again, Tennessee's not really the 16th best team in the country. So I don't think South Carolina breaks in the top 25. Again, it would kind of depend on what teams ahead of them do. But I'm going to say no, I don't think they break in the top 25. Now, if you beat Tennessee and then beat Florida, yes. But, again, you got to win this one tonight first. Let's not even think about the Florida Gators yet. Again, taking your comments, questions, calls. Yeah, I'm excited, though, man. I'm excited for the game. I'm pumped up again. We got cold beer here. Very good stuff. Just taking a look at these games really quickly. Looks like Georgia, Arkansas are starting the second half, and we got LSU, Mississippi State up top on the right. Really excited. You guys see I've got the mask again here. We got the mask. We got the mask again with the logo. Got to love it. Got to love the mask. Here we go. I think things gets warm, though. I think it's really warm. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Solo Bowen would be great if we won in Georgia. Yeah, I mean, dude, anytime Georgia loses, it's a fantastic day for me. Georgia and Clemson, I love when they lose. Scotty, no, who's going to be the best tight end tonight? I think Muse. I think Muse is your guy. Yeah, I think Nick Muse for sure, and I expect him to be targeted a lot. Ed Grooms, do you think both quarterbacks play tonight? I do not. I think this is Colin Hill's game again, unless Colin Hill gets injured or he is just playing horrifically, which, knock on wood, I don't want to wish that. I think this is Colin's game. And if you listen to Bobo and you listen to Muschamp, I think they made that very clear as well. I think they've made that very, very clear that this is Colin Hill's game. Ryan Chris, realistically, how loud do you think Willie B can get with the reduced crowd? I think 20,000 can get louder than you think, honestly. We'll see, really. I mean, it's obviously not going to be the same. I mean, look, it's not going to be the same. And let's not try to pretend this crowd tonight is going to be the same as 80,000 packed in Willie B. It won't be the same, but I think 20,000 certainly can make a difference for sure. Chandler Davis, who's your prediction for defense and offensive players of the game? I'm going to go offense. I will go Kevin Harris. Defensively, I will go J.C. Horn. I think J.C. has a pick in this one. That's my bold prediction for the game for J.C. 2 seasons, 0 career picks. I think that changes tonight. I think they make a mistake, and he benefits and finally gets that monkey off his back. And really, maybe it's just wishful thinking. I just want it to happen for him. I've obviously been hard on him. I've been hard on McQuamu as well, but I mean, they're both really good players, and I want to see JC get that monkey off his back for sure. SEC football too, my man. What is up? What is up? How about the Mutts? Yeah, Georgia's struggling offensively. Brandon Reese, Aquandre going to go off? I hope so. You got to have somebody. We need as many playmakers as we can. Need as many athletes to step up and make big plays for us. You got to have it. So, yeah, like I said, guys, taking your comments, questions. If you're in the city, we need some more to watch the game. Come down to Overtime Bar and Grill. Fantastic specials, cold beer. Got tons of TVs in here. We got great people as well. The bartenders are fantastic. Be sure to tip your bartender as well. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm so happy for this partnership with these guys because it's an awesome venue. It's an awesome venue. So let's see. Just kind of checking Twitter to see if anything, you just want to. I feel like we're going to hear pregame if somebody's out, in, whatever. Okay, so it looks like Jamar Brown and Jaheim Bell are out, and Jalen Brooks. Sorry, guys, just tweeting something real quick. We're good. Actually, that's not really breaking news. We all knew that. Okay, more questions. Here we go. Scotty, no, Missouri 2 years ago, rain game, probably less than 20,000, and it stayed loud. Yeah, like I said, I think it can certainly be loud. Yeah, Uncle Lou, I have to imagine, is fired up. Tanner Poor, I think Rico Powers will be a big part of the offense. I agree 110%. I think he's going to play a lot. And again, you need these young, dynamic playmakers to step up for you. If this offense is going to have any kind of success tonight and in 2020, these young freshmen have got to grow up fast. They got to make a big-time impact for you immediately. So, Chandler Davis, what's the leash like for Colin Hill? That's a really, really good question. I think unless he just plays horrifically, they're going to give him this football game. I mean, because here's the thing. How are you going to build any consistency on offense for the long term for this season if you keep going back and forth on quarterbacks? I mean, guys, Will Muschamp, Mike Bobo, they're not Steve Spurrier. You can't get away with doing that. So, you almost just have to take your lumps in a sense, man. I mean, you have to build some consistency and get these guys to gel. And again, I just think if you go back and forth from Hill to Helinski, how are you going to build anything of substance? You're going to get to the last game and be like, well, we made no progress. We've been spinning our wheels all season. So, I mean, again, unless Colin Hill just completely shits the bed, he will play this entire football game tonight. SEC football, too, I think Tennessee will have a much harder time offensively than what people think. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a defensive game. I'm fully expecting a defensive game. Hopefully our defense can hold up for 4 quarters. That's the big thing. Eric Price, $50 says first offensive play for South Carolina is a run. Yeah, I'd probably say it's going to be a run at the middle. Kevin Harris, no question. We're going. I'd be pretty damn surprised if it's anything other than that. So yeah, I think it's a run at the middle. But guys, I'm telling you, I'm fired up. I am fired up. I know I picked us to lose, but I'm excited. I'm intrigued. I'm anxious. I'm a little nervous. But Carolina football's back. I mean, what else can we say, man? We're blessed to have football, have perspective. You know what I mean? We could have not. I wasn't sure we'd have this day. So we're blessed that football's back, and pray to God, man. Here's to hoping that we can get this W tonight. Will make my life a lot easier. So Ronnie Creel, Hill's hair will be the difference maker. Yeah, he does have phenomenal locks, doesn't he? And a fantastic beard as well. As someone with a beard myself, wow. Mississippi State touchdown. Wow. This is a barn burner in Baton Rouge. These fans have to be shocked. I mean, they kicked everybody's ass last year. These fans have got to be shocked in Baton Rouge. My Lord. Again, got about 10 minutes left, guys. Again, only going live to 6:30, but taking your questions, comments, whatever it may be. How do you guys feel about the game? What's your prediction for this football game? Obviously, I'm very, very, very excited. Again, I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I do have Tennessee as my pick to win the football game. But this is one of those games. This is there for the taking for Carolina. This game is there for the taking. This game's it's 110% a possibility South Carolina could win. and it's there for the taking. Will they do it? Will they do it? That's the question. We'll see. Oh, I just see it now. Georgia, you're right. Georgia fumble. Wow. Steven, Georgia just fumbled too. Go to hell, Georgia. My brother's over there. Robert Cook, Hill reminds me of Garcia. God, hope he plays like the good version of Garcia. hope he plays like the good version. Philip Carter Harris, UGA looking like they forgot to play football right now. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Can you imagine if Georgia loses to Arkansas? We might win the damn SEC East. Who knows? Jonathan Keith Phillips, do you think Kevin Harris could possibly go over 200 yards? Absolutely not. No, they're gonna spread the ball a lot more. I mean, I hope that happens. I'd love to see it, but they're gonna spread out the ball a lot more. Jacob, Florida looks scary. They looked really, really good. They looked really good. Blaine Hardy, rush over 150, throw over 200. Be a good offensive night. I'd take that. That'd be a really good offensive night for sure. SEC football too. I'm honestly loving this. Arkansas better not let me down. If I had to guess, they are going to let us down. But this is fun for the time being. 7-5, 12 minutes left in the third quarter, and they're on Georgia's 39-yard line. What if they score again? Felipe Franks rolling left, hits his man. Almost a first down. Okay. Eric Price, if Arkansas had any offense at all, they would be up 40 on Georgia. Well, let's give Georgia some credit. They also have a fantastic defense. So, CJ Prophet, I would love to say we got this, but who knows? I'm just hoping we put up a good fight tonight and don't get run over. Oh, I think we will. I think South Carolina, it's going to be a really good game. I think South Carolina does put up a good fight tonight. I don't see any scenario where the Gamecocks get blown out. I really don't. So I really expect this to be a fourth quarter game. I expect it to be something like a 17-17, 17-14, 20-17 type game going to the fourth quarter. So SEC football too. Remember, Chris, the trash can comes out tonight. Hey, the stogie will come out Monday if we get this W. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to literally just smoke it on the set. On the set. David Williams, 7-5 baseball score. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Again, that score is wild. Again, we've got about 8 minutes left. I'll tell you guys, again, I've picked Tennessee 24-20 just to go back over it. I think Tennessee does have less question marks than South Carolina, but I am fired up for this game. As we get closer to kickoff, we're almost an hour to kick. I'm fired up again. This is a major, major opportunity for the Gamecocks, major opportunity for Will Muschamp, for this entire football team. Get off on the right foot tonight. Get off on the right foot in the 2020 season. Would do wonders for this team, this fan base, this coaching staff. Let's see if they can do it. The stage is set. Here you go. I talked to Mark Ryan yesterday, and that was kind of the point he made. Gamecocks, you have the floor. You are in prime time on SEC Network. The nation will be watching. What do you got for us? So, what do you got for us? Let's see. Ed Grooms, if Arkansas, Mississippi State win tonight, we got this. LOL. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. It's honestly really, really nuts. Wild. Just wild. Graham Holden, it's game day. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Big time. Big time. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. You can take in your questions, comments. We'll be taking your voicemails and questions after the game, obviously. And I'll be doing this right after the game, by the way, just to let you guys know. We will be going live for probably 30 minutes or so right after the game, which I already said this week could be a little dangerous. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to go live basically immediately post game. So taking your questions, comments, everything else. So I'm getting a call here. Hold on. Let's see. Scotty, no, Florida's key matchup is that man of a tight end, Kyle Pitts. Yeah, that's going to be a massive matchup for next week. Again, we got to worry about this one tonight. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little concerned about that matchup with that tight end, man. Kyle Pitts is the best in the country, and he just shredded him and Kyle Trask throwing for 6 touchdowns. Kyle Trask throwing for 6 touchdowns. Insane, man. Insane. So let's see here. Beer at the stadium, by the way. How about that? I know a lot of people are excited for that, happy for that. So, what's up, dog? I'm good, man. How you doing? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, dude, Arkansas is 2nd and goal. Get in. Shit. All right, 3rd and goal from the 3. Let's see if they can do it. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments. We have 5 minutes left here. Again, I'll be going live immediately after the game. Again, really kind of just in closing, last-second thoughts. Again, I picked Tennessee to win. I'm excited. I'm amped. I'm pumped. My adrenaline's pumping. I remember I was literally shaking this morning watching College Game Day when those noon games came on. But, I'm cautiously optimistic, I would say. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I'm so intrigued. We've been talking about this game for so long, all throughout the offseason. We've broke this game down. I mean, to the core. We've broke this game down every way possible. We've talked about every single matchup. Let's see what we got. Let's roll up there, see what we got. I'm tired of talking about it. Let's see the boys on the field and just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Roll with the punches. So, you leaving? Okay, cool. Let's see. SEC football too. Lee Corso picked us not so fast. All of you. I'm happy to see it, but also, is he the kiss of death? Is he the kiss of death? I don't know. I don't know how I feel exactly on Corso picking us. So again, guys, you have any questions, comments? We got about 4 more minutes. Again, this is a major opportunity, man. This is one of those games that South Carolina, and really during Will Muschamp's entire tenure, his teams have not fared well under the spotlight. They, for whatever reason, when they're put in a pressure-packed situation, in a pressure-packed game, they have not fared well. Will that change tonight? What does Colin Hill bring to the offense? Which running backs step up? Which wide receivers step up? They kicked a field goal. Okay. Which guys step up tonight? Will the defense live up to the hype? That's what it's really all going to come down to. Obviously, we've talked about it again ad nauseum, and I'm almost just exhausted breaking it all down and previewing it. But I'm really, really excited. Really, really excited for it. Okay, 10-5 Hogs. Okay. Dang, you really want a touchdown there. But that's insane, man. Georgia cannot move the football. They literally have got a safety. So they have 3 offensive points. I mean, it's nuts. Absolutely nuts. So, yeah, again, guys, what questions do you have? Do you guys want to get any last-minute predictions in? What are your predictions for tonight's game? How do you think it's going to go? How will South Carolina fare tonight against Tennessee? Or how are you guys feeling emotionally? You optimistic? You scared? You nervous? You anxious? What are you thinking? But, again, this team has got a huge opportunity tonight, man. I mean, I'm as critical as any, and obviously I want to see South Carolina do well. I want to see them win, despite what you may hear some people say. It's there. South Carolina is not less talented than Tennessee, I feel like, at least if they are. If Tennessee's more talented, it's a very slim margin. This is one of those games you can win. The FBI has got you winning this football game. So, obviously, the potential's there. Will they do it? SEC football, too. How many yards do you think Xavier Legette will have? I'll put him at about 50 to 60. I don't think he'll have a huge night, but I do think he'll have an impact. SEC football, too. Nervous and excited. Yeah, man, I feel the same. Honestly, just walk. Like I said, I biked by the stadium this morning. I walked around the tailgates. It's different, man. You can feel it. The adrenaline's pumping. You can definitely feel it. Jonathan Keith Phillips. Yeah, man, we all want to win. We all want to win for sure. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm very, very excited. Let's see. Eric Price, SC fan, but got UT 31-20. I believe in our defense more. I honestly believe in our defense more than that. I think they'll hold them down. 31 points sounds like a lot. I mean, I'll tell you this, guys. If we lose 31-20 and we give up 31 points to Tennessee, we got issues. We've got major issues. We've got major issues. So, Philip Lee Carr headers 24-21. Philip Carter Harris, my bad. Carolina 24, Tennessee 21, last second field goal. Yeah, again, I think it's going to be that type of game. I think it's going to be one that's going to be a nail-biter, unfortunately. I think we are going to be nervous going in the fourth quarter, but it's going to be a fourth-quarter game. The biggest thing I want to see, too, and I think one of the things I didn't even talk about a lot, but the matchup between the two quarterbacks, because we've talked line of scrimmage, we've talked running game, we've talked how important that is, we've talked defense. Which quarterback makes fewer mistakes? Bottom line. Again, you might say, oh, Chris, that's so simple, but Jarrett Garantano, who's had his ups and downs, I mean, I've called him basically the Jake Bentley of Tennessee, and again, no disrespect to Jake, but we can all admit his career was very up and down like a roller coaster. He'd make throws of brilliance. He'd make boneheaded decisions. That's just who he was. Jarrett Garantano has been very, very similar. And then on the other side, Colin Hill, who's just a major wild card, a major unknown. But it's going to come down to the guy that makes fewer mistakes. Don't throw yourself out of the game. Don't try to be a hero. And this is what I'd be telling Colin Hill. Don't throw yourself out of the game. Don't try to be a hero. Go out there, run this offense efficiently, be the leader. You know, I was asked, what do you want to see out of Colin Hill? I want to see a guy who's composed, who's poised, who looks like he's been in this system for years, who knows this playbook. Again, if the long pass is there, if the long throw on the sidelines there, take it. Take it. If the short dump off is there, take it. If the check down's there, take it. Don't force anything. Be aggressive when you can be aggressive, but don't force anything. Again, let your defense work for you. So we got about 30 seconds here. And again, if you're calling me right now, I'm not answering you because I'm live on stream. God almighty, I'm about to just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. People do not understand, and when I go live, do not call me. Okay, like I said, I got about 25 seconds. Again, in closing, guys, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. The Daily Crow has been a massive success. It's been awesome taking your questions, comments. Andrew Simpson, how fast do you think Bobo makes adjustments if his scheme isn't working? I think it's going to be constant adjustments, man. That's why he's one of the best OCs in the game, supposedly. We'll see what happens. Again, guys, Appreciate the support, the love. Come out to Overtime Bar and Grill. Kickoff at 7:30, just in an hour. Appreciate you all tuning in. Let's go, Cox, and beat the hell out of Tennessee. Let's go.